Russia says its winter offensive is accelerating, not slowing. On February 15th, Chief of the General Staff Valery Gerasimov claimed Russian forces had taken 12 settlements and more than 200 square kilometers in just 2 weeks, advancing in all directions despite harsh winter conditions.
In 2 weeks of February, despite the harsh winter conditions, the units of the United Group of Troops liberated 12 settlements. More than 200 square kilometers of the territory were taken under our control. The most persistent battles are being fought in the zone of responsibility of the Unit of Troops Center. The units of the Unit of Troops are developing the offensive in the Dobropolsk direction.
Speaking during a military briefing, Gerasimov said, Ukrainian forces are suffering significant losses and struggling to replenish battalions. He claimed Kyiv is increasingly relying on unmanned systems and strike drones, while Russian units are being deployed at roughly twice the intensity of Ukrainian forces.
The armed forces of Ukraine are suffering significant losses which they are unable to meet. In order to reduce the number of battalions, the main focus is on the formation of additional units, unmanned systems, and the increase of the number of strike drones. At the same time, the units of the United Group of Troops are used on average twice as much as the enemy.
The heaviest fighting, according to Moscow, is in the sector controlled by the Center grouping. Russian troops are advancing toward Dobropolsk, with operations ongoing in Novi Donbas and Belitsk. Street battles are underway in Grishino, alongside fighting in Novopavlovka and Novopodgorny. In the north, Russia says it has expanded its security line in the Sumy and Kharkov regions, capturing Popovka, Sidorovka, and Chugunovka. Further west, operations continue along the Oskol River, with Glushkovka reportedly secured, and clashes ongoing near Novosinovo.
In other directions, the Unit of Troops North continues the expansion of the security line in the border areas of Sumy and Kharkov regions. 3 settlements have been liberated, Popovka and Sidorovka in the Sumy region and Chugunovka in the Kharkov region. The units of Troops West are engaged in active offensive on the wide front in the line of their responsibility.
In the south and east, Moscow claims advances towards Slavyansk and in the Zaporozhye region, despite Ukraine redeploying elite assault units. Additional settlements, including Stara Ukrainka, Predorozhna, and Zaliznishnaya, are said to have fallen under Russian control.
The formation of the group confidently reflects the attacks of the enemy. The formation of the enemy is bearing significant losses. In February, in the zone of responsibility of the troops in the east, the settlements of Stara Ukrainka, Predorozhna, Zaliznichnaya, and Tsvetkovaya were transferred under our control. The grouping of the troops in Dnieper continues the offensive in the direction of Zaporozhye.
The claims could not be independently verified, but if confirmed, they would signal sustained multi-front pressure, even as diplomatic efforts continue in parallel.